listen. Like this rugby is a different type of oven. The heat is on.
220 degrees.
If they put you on there, you must.
They are dominating on the European circuit right now.
They got the vision. Gotta peep. Stay tuned. ATG.
Let the boys play.
Big balls and furry, juicy balls up in this joint, you know?
En nou kon je kort ending.
Whoop those balls around. Ramble.
Okay, let's start.
It's Texas, but I ramble.
Another day, another episode. Back with ATGSport.
Always switched on.
So today we're going to be switching through some topics.
I like that.
I'm thinking of how the rugby championship was.
Yeah.
The way it started off.
Uh-huh.
It was very tight.
Okay. You talking about the first rounds?
Yes, the first.
I mean, look, guys, if you guys want to check out our first round topics and our second round topics, look at our last podcast, right? We're talking about the third round topics right here. You know, the Argentina versus Africa, the New Zealand versus Australia in this podcast. So, look, in that first round of Australia versus Africa, for me personally, I think the big standout moment for me was Jaden Hendrickse. Hey, bro, I've gotten that wrong before, bro. TikTok ate me alive. But yeah, Jaden Hendrickse. Massive performance in that first test against Argentina. 2 tries. As we said, like the rugby IQ is there, and it was definitely displayed in that 2 tries. So
what a bright future we have in South Africa. I think almost every generation we have these standout players in every position.
Yeah.
You know, just dominating, and it's that drive that we have, and Jaden Hendrickse is the for me that algorithm.
Yeah.
That
Algorithm.
you know, that algorithm, that the thing that just works in that team, that fits so well, that connects everyone together. And his IQ of the game is something that that we haven't seen since Dupree's during the 2007 World Cup. The guys are
Sorry, talking about that, I'm actually thinking of it now. I feel like Jaden Hendrickse is like the fusion. You know when Dragon Ball Z even had that whole fusion thing? He's the fusion of 40, right?
Yeah.
And January.
Yeah.
Because he does his job so perfectly well. He can box kick so perfectly well. He plays the strategy so perfectly well. He's clean with it. But then he has his moments where he's like Ricky January, he just snipes. He needs to like
He's a very unorthodox player.
Unorthodox. And like I saw today in the match where like he takes like a step out sometimes. And like when scrum-offs do that, they kind of like close down, like the
oncoming traffic.
Exactly, and that kind of puts more pressure for the players. But it actually brings the players more.
It sucks them in. It
sucks
creates
them
a vacuum.
in. Exactly.
Vacuum.
Because they don't know when he's in the sniper and go for the sniper stuff. Like Ricky January.
That's what you should be doing on defense, creating a vacuum.
So I feel like Ricky January's weakness was kind of like doing it too much, and he has a perfect reading of when to do it.
That's the thing with X Factor players. Like Ricky January was an X Factor player, and a lot of the times, many a times in a match, you would expect an X Factor player to always be on.
Yeah.
But then there's games where they aren't on,
Yeah.
and then in those games, people credit them heavy.
Yeah.
But then people are quick to forget that a week before they won the game of the same move that cost them the next game.
Yeah.
But look when Gaza came into the fold.
Yeah.
He was an X Factor player straight out of high school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When he started playing for the Springboks, obviously the game was faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He tried his X Factor moves, but then for him being used to a style of rugby like Super Rugby, but then getting to Test Rugby so as fast as he had to adapt. It took him long, but now it's playing off.
Look how fast Jaden Hendrickse adapted to the Springboks, bro.
That's an X Factor.
Fast, bro.
He's very consistent with it.
And look up, okay, but look, so adapted very fast to the Springbok way of playing and scored 2 tries on debut. You know what I'm saying? Against Australia, and you know what I'm saying? Someone who's not in the how can I say, the circle of the scrum halves. You know what we're talking about.
That's a tough one.
The chances.
Yeah, Herschel was solid before the World Cup.
So
Yeah.
solid. So solid.
He was a number one. He was a number one choice at that
No,
time.
Faf was number one. Let's
Faf
be
was
honest.
number one, but
Let's be honest.
again, chances.
But he was
people
very, he was
were
a very
saying-
good understudy.
Yeah, people were saying
He
he was
was a
next
very
up.
good
Yeah.
understudy.
I feel like he could be next up, but like there's work to be done.
You're so much work.
And I feel
So
like
much
if he gets on the same mindset, like when
Like
when John just
when he
got
played Varsity Shield for
exactly when he
UWC,
got dropped from Western Province, he went to UWC and he proved himself in not even in the Varsity Cup, in the Shield Cup, and Western Province were like, yo, we see him
Noticed
again.
him in Shield.
We notice you again, and he came to Western Province. Western Province went to Stormers. Stormers went to Springboks. Springboks went to World Cup, and he's a World Cup
won the
winner.
World Cup.
So as you said, Lolo, maybe he has the World Cup. What do you call it? World Cup fever? What is
They call it like a World Cup hangover.
World Cup hangover?
Yep.
So hey, bro.
Talking about controversial scrum
Okay.
offs, Nick White's penalty timing,
I don't think it was Nick White. Who was it again? I think you're talking about the end of the match where you were supposed to kick over, it took too long to kick in the penalty.
Foley.
Like, yeah.
Wasn't
The
Foley?
Foley,
Iceman.
The Iceman Foley.
Iceman.
I actually didn't see that really, bro. Like load shedding happened. You
And
guys
it's-
know.
And it's tough because
Yeah.
that's the only thing people remember from that game. But people forget that Ben Foley hasn't played for the Wallabies in years, and then he comes to the fold his first game back, and he gets them within 1 point of winning the All Blacks.
Under
Yeah.
pressure.
People forgot that whole game. The only thing people are talking about how he buckled under that same pressure
Hey,
when
yo.
he took too long to kick out. And a lot of people are saying, a lot of people are blaming the ref, but the ref warned them
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
He still carried on, and then
So that's fair.
ultimately that penalty was overturned, and then the All Blacks won. And then that was the same points that
we need it.
transferred to the Springboks.
So now let's go
Need
into
it.
that next point. Let's go into
Let's
the
jump
next
straight
round.
into it.
The match that played on now, this last round, the last match of the URC, the last round. Yeah, Australia had one job to do. Just don't get knocked. Just don't get like thrashed. Just don't get 40 points against you on the scoreboard. No, I mean, just play a good game.
Play
Yeah.
good game.
But it's funny. No, not cock funny. No, it's funny.
Yeah.
Today reminded me of Bafana, where we as a nation have to get behind another country to hope that we win, go through.
Like before the rugby championship, we thought we were going to steamroll the teams, but then
Yeah.
we get to Australia and it's like
We
Was that really
were
good?
shook. We were
Because-
surprised. We were-
because we started off so good,
Yeah.
we smashed the All Blacks.
Yeah.
And then
Yo,
the
we
second
smashed
game,
them.
and then the
Oh,
second
my
game
word.
was like
we were
Wake up
surprised,
call.
Yeah.
wake up call.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of teams were humbled, especially New Zealand and Australia as well, including South Africa. So this rugby championship was just a huge eye opener, just
Yeah.
showing how vulnerable our southern hemisphere teams are.
sorry, shooting the
podcast over here.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Touch me. Say
How way, Mr. Peru.
Hey, yo.
Liam.
ATG fans, this is Liam for work over
Actually,
here.
guys, a FIFA god.
I was about to say one of the weakest people players out there.
You're
man.
gonna be on the football podcast soon, so watch out for him.
Nah, outside, bro. Straight, bro.
So-
See you soon, bro.
Easy. So yeah,
Mhm.
rugby championship has just been a whole reflection of how
It's a roller coaster.
It's a
The
roller
thing
coaster.
is, the thing is,
Okay. Okay.
even though some of the teams look vulnerable and we're saying it's the North is going to have a hand over us, but it was really challenging. It was nice to see every single team taking a loss.
yeah.
That's what I was
yeah,
saying.
I was like
It was
that.
exciting
And the
this year.
same thing that I said in the podcast when we were at Qatar.
Uh-huh.
It feels to me like this rugby championship is becoming like a Premier League.
It really
You
is.
can't
You
go
can't
into
say
a match
who's going to
expecting to win the match. You know what I'm saying?
Because every
Yeah.
single team that played in the championship
One
was first on the log.
Yeah. They had
Every
their
single
moments.
team.
They- each
And it's
person
been
had
a
their moment.
while.
Yep. It's been a while. And on that point as well, Los Pumas.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Argentina.
I'm so glad that I think it's been like 4 years now, rugby championship with Argentina in.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
4 or 5 years. I think COVID. Whatever. Anyway, 4 or 5 years. They've come to the party.
Yeah.
They
They've
have
come to
the
play.
fold.
There ain't no walkover team anymore. Ain't no bonus point team anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I think
I like it.
the rugby championship needed Argentina to be
Oh,
in the
nice.
tournament because they brought so much passion, so much drive.
Yeah.
Like I get so emotional watching them sing the anthem and them getting so teared up and shouting
Clever.
the anthem, like how passionate they are. Like
Yeah.
And
they
it's-
brought another element to the rugby championship, which I
They
really
really
enjoyed.
did,
Yeah.
they really did.
Leave passion. I don't care about passion. Honestly, results.
Mm.
The last few years, they've always had passion. Results, not there. This season,
This season they
Passion
played,
and result.
and I think
the coach.
yeah, Mike Checker is playing a huge role in the way they are playing.
Hey, yeah, you know his nickname, eh? Checkmate. Checkmate, mate.
Check.
Mate. Nah, bro, look here. I
That
feel like,
Mike Checker is doing a brilliant job,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm liking is the way Argentinian rugby just came to the fold. And I think many of their players were playing in their own home country. Argentina has been a rugby nation for years. But because their players are only playing in their own country, they aren't exposed to other types of rugby. That's why when it was World Cup, they got
Yeah.
smashed by teams.
yeah.
But then when the Super Rugby invited the Jaguares
True.
They were
to
adapting.
them, then they were adapting because now
Yeah.
they're playing against New Zealand's teams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Australia.
Australia.
And let's be
Australians,
honest,
South Africans.
Juarez is basically Argentina.
Yeah.
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 You know what I'm saying?
And did you see many of the stand-up players in the Jaguares squads went on to play in Europe and different teams like
yeah.
Pablo Matera, they went to go play for the Crusaders. And that is the holy grail of New Zealand
Look
rugby.
at who's the guy that who's the guy now at the Sharks now? Bonilla. Who's that flower? What's his name?
Oh, yeah,
Spaghetti
Diaz Bonilla.
Vanilla.
Yeah,
He also
spaghetti
came from
Bonilas.
Aguiris as well. Like
Yes.
these takers is a flower quality and another great Jaguares player as well. Yeah, and
But I
you know-
feel, yeah, but I feel like Argentina was very smart in their approach because some of their players came straight out of the sevens also.
Oh.
Like Del Key.
yes, the one that was so gassy.
Yes,
wow.
yes, he had so much gas. He played sevens.
Ooh.
And what's his name that has a brother that's also playing in the sevens?
Oh, I'm not sure, but
Oh yeah, look, talking about Argentina sevens players and gas and there's a Springbok player who also played sevens who has gas, and he was banned for a few matches. You know,
Ah.
UWC player, team player for Hamilton's as well. He had a great game back.
Always
Mr.
switched on.
Always switched on. Always switched on. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Kurt Leonense himself. What a match.
again, he's making us as the community of UWC proud. And every time he steps on the field is a moment that we relish and that we look forward to when he steps on that field because we know
Crazy.
he's gonna make an impact. He's bringing that Chester Williams spark into that team. Like I haven't
Yeah.
seen
I
like
feel like
that energy from
It's
a
a
player
switch,
since
switch energy. It's a switch
Yes,
energy.
switch.
yo.
and I feel like Paul should be very proud because of the way he's playing. He's exposing the type of rugby that you see in Poland. Like a lot of people, if you haven't been to Poland, if you have the chance and you
Yeah.
love rugby
Hey,
and you want to see how rugby is loved and praised, go to Poland.
hashtag
Go to
Poland
Poland.
rugby.
Yeah.
Like y'all like
Like
yo,
that rugby is beautiful over there.
Oh,
like
Montague rugby.
remember when Colonel Hendricks had the heart condition and then he had to go back. The only place where he could learn to love rugby again was in Poland. He played for Roses.
He's home.
Roses.
He went back home.
Oh, it's a
He
big
went
club,
back
eh?
home.
That's a
Yeah,
big
it's a
club.
big club in
And then
Poland.
he was because he was coaching there first, and then he started
Okay.
playing again. And look, he's by the Bulls now. He's
Dominating.
tearing it up.
Dominating.
So I feel like that
It's a hot we
It's
still
just-
know rugby, bro. Like people don't know about it, but like Poland,
Poland
is,
is
like, the
people think
heart
it's
of
small,
West
but
rugby.
the way rugby is loved over there.
Yeah.
For me, it's the DNA of Western Province rugby. It's the DNA. It's the
the
molecules.
heart. The
It's
heart.
it's the precious chemicals that are in the foundation of the.
Talk
crux
about
of the
those
skills.
chemicals, bro. Let's go into this, Mr. Science Man. But yeah, but I look at Curtly's match. Okay, let's
Yeah.
I mean, what a performance, bro. Yeah, I mean, you even have to adapt. You have to play scrum off at some point,
Oh, that was nice.
and he played nicely at scrum off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just done what they had to do, and I mean, Caden Moody, okay, he has like his skill sets of high balls and stuff, but Curtly is electrifying, and he also looks for work. It's like a Brian Banner play. Like,
And
no,
he's,
no,
and he's always
looks
switched
forward.
on. Like if you
Always
see,
switched on,
like if you
bro.
see every time the ball is being swayed to the left or to the right,
Yeah.
he'll always be there to receive a ball. Even when he came on after that first scrum,
Yeah.
he was standing at first receiver to receive the ball.
Yeah.
So that is just for a wing to want the ball and have to work and want to work for the ball all the time.
Mhm.
I feel like he's always going to make space for himself.
Yo.
And opportunities for the guy on his left and his right as well. Getting himself in those gaps and providing those offloads all the time, making an active play throughout the whole game, and that's what you want to see. That's the rugby that the people in Boland play. That's what you want to see. You know what I'm saying?
That's the type of rugby they play. They play with so much confidence.
So
You know,
much
yeah.
confidence. I'm telling
You guys are talking about this. All the good points you guys are making about Kirtley. There's a player in the Springboks who's like doing the direct opposite, and like I'm kind of getting frustrated with it. I loved him so much as a player. Jesse Kriom. Bro, I praised him so much, but in the era where like Springbok rugby was doing bad, Jesse Kriom was like one of those people who was like a light. You know what I mean? But now
Yeah.
that we're doing well, like I don't know what happened off. Maybe it was as that the thing of after the World Cup, the hangover. But like he's not switched on for the Springboks, bro. He's not creating space. He's not doing some like switched on moments. He's not like electrify. He's not energy bringing. There's no like mad tackles. There's no. You don't see him really on the field. He's not even doing dirty work. So like,
But
I honestly I feel like who is our number 13? Who is like obviously Milani is the next person, but like
Facts. Similarly, we watching.
I don't think he's like right now. Like
Yeah.
I haven't seen him right now. But who's right now our next number 13? Because it's not Creel right now.
No.
It's not Creel. And like we've had this thing before. It's not Creel right now. Do you think it's Creel?
I know exactly.
I don't think
He
it's
beat the
Kriel.
World Cup right now,
It's tough.
and
It's tough.
Amos injured. Who's our number 13?
Can I?
I think that we have to bring Simelani now, bro.
No, don't bring Simelani out. Bring in that Van Riesenburg guy from the
13. He's 12, bro.
But put him in. Oh, okay, that's embarrassing.
Bring back Jean de Villiers.
Cornel Smith. Why not Cornel Smith was in the mix as well, eh? Why not Cornel Smith? Why is his name not being
Yo,
put forward?
talk
when he's
about
putting
all
so
these
much
old
effort into
names.
integrity?
Talk about all these
They
old
don't know.
names. Talk about all these old names. Let's talk about the old name here, bro. There's a stain. It's expired. It's moldy. This ain't fresh no more. Give it a little bit of a smell, you know what I'm saying?
Let's give Franstein some respect.
I respect.
I think-
No. I do respect Francis Knight. Sorry. Thank you for that.
Man,
I
but the
do
way you were
respect
basing
Francis
or
Knight.
didn't say nothing.
No,
like you
no,
liked,
because-
you liked him personally as a person. Like,
No.
why you haven't seen that you like him
Yes,
at all,
dude,
bro.
Don't
yes.
take what I take
welcome medals.
personally.
Yes,
That's just
you
my
welcome medals.
opinion. My personal opinion is that the World Cup is happening next year. France was saying he's not someone who I want in the World Cup. We have Moody, we have Aronson, we have Land, we have Lepoc, we have what's the brother
Chris
for?
Smith.
Yeah, Chris Smith. What's the brother from what's called it? From Sharks?
Fashion.
No, Fassi. Who's the other guy? No,
Buta Chamberlain.
Buta Chamberlain. We have so many
And,
things.
and Jaden's brother Jordan Hendriksen, he's bowling also. He's
So
bowling.
many number 10s, so many number 15s. Why? So many young 15s, so many young teams. Why Willie and why Francis Stein? Like I don't agree.
I think what
They're great players, but I don't agree
I
with
think
them in the Springboks.
I think right now at this time they're just trying to keep that stability and that knowledge that the seniors have,
I feel
so that they can impart it on the youngsters that are coming through now, right? So that
Okay.
they're kind of like just exhausting all of these guys' knowledge so that they can partake it on the youngsters that are coming out now, like Jesse Creel, which is not experienced now,
No.
right? But he's learning from France. He's
But he's not-
learning
he's not
from
old-
Willie.
he's
Do
not
you
old
know?
guy.
Do you know
He's
what?
learning.
Like,
Where's Fassi?
yeah. Do you know what I think should be happening at the Springboks? They should be like setting out the future teams because right now, as Pollard, right?
Cool.
We all in agreement.
Alton.
After Pollard, it's Gaza, right? Gaza did a very good job at 10. After Gaza, I would say it's tough.
No,
Chris
like
Smith, Chris Smith,
Jaden Hendrickson.
Jaden Hendrickson.
Jaden Hendrickson's brother Jordan. Because then by the time Jordan comes into the camp, his brother is a senior in the camp.
Facts.
His brother is there as support, and he is already a confident 10. And then after that, I put
Jordan.
Gomez Zulu.
no, but Jordan.
Jordan balls.
But it's crazy.
For Jordan's young age, is balling at 10.
Sorry, but let me just say this now.
Gianni
It
Lumba's
feels
back.
weird that okay, we have Pollard, right?
Gianni Lumba's
But look,
back.
don't worry about that.
Gianni Lumba's back.
Don't worry about that.
Hey, shout out to Jan Gomwood.
But look here. Don't you
Shout
think
out
it's
to you.
crazy, no? Say next year Pollard's injured.
Yeah.
Gaza's a number 10, obviously.
Yes.
Who's
But if
after-
he's
who's
injured
after
after
that? There's no other number 10s who have caps for the Springboks.
True.
Are we gonna put Francis Steyn in there?
And the thing is,
Lead in the youngsters.
you hitting the nail on the head because by the time that comes, then you have players that you can't really pick. Because Test rugby is so fast. It's tough.
Yeah.
Moving like from Super Rugby to Test rugby.
Yeah. So I think like the agreement with us is like for
You have
the
to bleed in more tens, man.
for the end of the year tour,
You had to bleed in more tens.
leading more 10s,
Yeah.
leading Similani for the number 13. Hendricks is definitely starting those matches.
Chris Smith they must call
You-
Chris Smith in
They need to
camp
trust
Chris
him more. They
Smith,
need to trust
Chamberlain.
him more.
because a good understudy of Mone Stein.
Yeah.
Also, Hendricks Chamberlain combination.
Yeah,
Sharks.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
They need, yeah, I totally agree with that because
Yeah.
again, with Chamberlain he's been performing in URC as well. So again, give him a few caps in some friendlies. You'll perform and let him get that combination going with Jaden.
Uh-huh.
Things can happen.
But yeah, talking about Jaden again, number 9, Faf de Klerk. It's a hot topic because like he's a great player. He's shown it over and over and over and over and over again. World Cup, he was like a magician. But in this rugby championship, I would just sum it up to say liability. Faf de Klerk. Like honestly, like I like him as a player, but honestly, in this rugby
Yeah,
championship, he was a liability. Like
I like
yeah,
like I also like Faf as a player. Faf is brilliant on the day, but
Energy.
recently he's
He's-
had a
he's so
couple of
switched on.
mistakes. Yeah, like with when he came in on the side in today's game, it's like every time he comes on, he has this energy, but he has so much energy. And
you know what I think it is.
what do you think it is?
You know when you have a player in the same position as you who's knocking on the door for your number 9, for your number on your back.
Yeah, you have to
You gotta
show-
have pressure. You gotta
You
show
have to
like you
show.
know I want this. I got
You have
energy.
to
I
show.
wanna do and like sometimes people do too much. They feel the pressure and it like the results is like you know not in the positive ways, in the more negative way kind of thing. So Faf, I don't know what he needs to do, but like it's not looking good at the moment. The pressure isn't sitting down well with him. I think it's the pressure. I don't think it's his. I think it's just his pressure. Like, look, Jaden's putting a lot of pressure on him.
I don't know if you guys know that saying. The pressure is getting worse. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be tough for Faf to keep in that team. And yeah, like Faf, I think his time is up. Give
You're right.
his time is up.
You're right.
Speak dog.
The pressure is getting.
Worse. Yeah.
I think with what is happening in the battle between the lines between Jaden and Faf is, I feel like Faf maybe got a little complacent in that position, and Jaden is killing it because Jaden survived the Shark Tank, and the Shark Tank's 9s were the battle there was tough. You had Cameron Wright,
Grant Williams.
you had Grant Williams,
Namba.
you have
Namba
Salele
left.
Mohamba,
He was like, nah,
Salele
lost
Mohamba went
this.
to the Lions.
Yeah.
The battle for the 9s
And
were
made him better.
tough.
And made him better.
Yeah.
And we know how good Grant Williams is.
Yeah. Fire.
Esther.
Fire. Come to Stormers, please, Grant Williams. Because Janchis needs that spark underneath him to light him up. Grant Williams, just come light his fire.
Yo, like I'm really backing.
But he's from here. He's
Look,
from
but
Paul.
that's why I'm like really backing Janchis. Like I really want him to like
Show
get
up
back
the
to where he
party
was.
again.
You know what I mean? Show up to the party again because he's a mad talent.
Baby, welcome to the party.
He's a mad talent.
And I think he will do it, man. He's done it before. As I said, he's done it before with that the whole like getting kicked out of West Province, going to UWC and working his way all the way up to a World Cup. So he can do it again.
World Cup gold medal.
Maybe the hangover is getting over it. So I mean, it's 3 years later, but maybe next year or the season, this URC he can spark. But I didn't see him in the whole Stormers match today. I don't know
Yeah.
what's happening over there. But yeah, Oaks. What other talking points do we got, bruh?
I think not, I know that's not on the list, but let's just also talk about the Sevens performance as well from our Blitzbox. Not really fulfilling that that performance there. Not because there was high expectations.
Oh, we're talking about Blitzbox now.
Yeah, because I know it's not on the list, but I just want to bring it up.
Tough.
Yeah, because we got like
It's
another
too
5 minutes
soon,
left.
bruh. It's too soon.
It's too soon.
That is heartbreaking.
heartbreaking.
I just feel like for Neil Powell, if I was Neil Powell, okay, I wasn't Neil Powell, but mad respect to Neil Powell. What
Obviously,
he did with the Blitzbook
Cheers
always
to you, man. You
is
changed us.
legendary.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But what I would have loved, like just for the fans, would have been like a Neil Powell dream team in that last tournament as a World
Yeah,
Cup.
I like that.
I
Just to
feel
pay
someone
respect
like
to him,
having
to pay-
people like Spick Magic in that team,
Sorry,
Sinatra in that team.
Maybe even Colby.
getting
Maybe even
upset.
Colby.
I'm getting upset. Why? I'm getting very upset. Why are you saying this? Because I saw a post on SA Rugby Magazine with the Sevens lineup for the Rugby World Cup. It had Kirtley in, it had Rosso Speckman in, it had Sinatra in, it had Kwacha in. What happened to that lineup, bruh?
What happened to that lineup? Because that lineup would have won the World Cup.
Easily. And
For the cock.
it's almost like we treated it as like almost like,
Makata.
yeah. It's almost like we had a squad that was like part of like a friendly festival tournament on the weekend. That type of team. But we didn't take it seriously enough, man.
Yeah,
Nah,
but look,
those players are
they're
balling.
all good. They're all good.
Those
They're
players
bowling,
those
but
players
are
are
the
balling.
World Cup winner bowling though?
Look, I would say honestly, I had this talk with my homie also.
Who's your homie?
Shout out Tinzi.
Shout out Tunzi.
We spoke about this and we were saying like with the squad that played in the World Cup, we didn't have those leadership positions filled. And those experienced players to like hold us down in those big matches. Big match temperament in sevens rugby is most crucial because you got one chance, one opportunity. You're either gonna let it slip.
You have to have that confidence.
Gotta have the BMT, and it takes leadership to get a BMT. And I think if we had like a Snatla, a Ross Speckman, those type of players, Kirtley,
Aquacha Smith.
it could have been very different. But I think it's good experience for the team.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the the Blitzboks have done it often.
Yeah.
We at home in South Africa, in Cape Town, in Port Elizabeth, they just lose at those big matches.
They become
Like, they're the best team in the tournament. They play the best rugby, but then in those big matches, big crowd, big match temperament, conk.
But I think from now they need to be switched on.
Hey,
When
I
coming
think
back
they need
home,
a switch on sponsor, bro. They need
a switch on sponsor. Respect to Viva Cars, but let's put a switch badge also there and make that combination happen.
Hey,
Viva Cars switch.
hey, we can buy switched on cars.
Hey, whoa! Oh, that's a whole new campaign. So,
Switch on their car, bro.
thank you guys so much for watching this podcast. Please like and subscribe. This is
Wait.
Yo.
How can we have all of that without mentioning why we are here?
I think the Lord has brought us here today.
Yeah.
I think we've been arguing all this time about who the best player in the world is.
Ooh, I think we should take this outside, bro. I've got a few people outside there. I think we should take it there, bro. What do you think?
Segue. I like where this is
Who
going,
do
guys.
you think is the best player in the world?
I think
Okay,
I
let's
would have
go
all
outside.
outside. Let's
go
go outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My,
Who is your number one player in the world right now?
my switched on player in the world right now is Richie Mwanga. Man has been the most consistent fly off in the rugby championship at the moment. Man has given out performances that fly offs can only dream of. So, yeah, at the moment I'd say Richie Mwanga.
Alright, you can post the mic on there to your
Shaki Murat.
Can I should I just continue?
Yeah. Just continue.
And also proud of the Okay, quiet in the bleachers there, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. So, all honesty, I'm actually a Springbok fan,
Nice.
proudly South African,
Nice.
but I'll go with Oli Sevilla.
Nice. Great.
He's just extremely good. There you go.
Cool. Can you shine the light to say it?
Maar dat is maar spectacle.
Please hold the switch again.
I think that was...
The mic is on. Don't
Who is
Is it like
your
live?
number one player in the world right now?
Show the switch again. Show the switch
Oh.
again. to the camera.
Number one. Honestly, no, I think many people will like disagree with me on this, but I think Damien Willemse, honestly, in my opinion, is the perfect player. He can play 10, he can play 12, he can play 15, he can even fucking play. Can I show you? Oh, he can even play referee in my opinion. I feel like he will most likely be in the next few years probably the best. He will win us a World Cup again. Damien Willemse. Damien, Swiss dry lemon, best ever.
Gaza all the way.
Gaza all the way.
Samuel.
Samuel's nervous.
Lights on the lights here with LED. Liam. He's on the off here. Shine the light on the light screen here.
Sorry about that.
Name a rugby player.
Next one.
Here we go.
My most turned on rugby player is. I would like to agree with my Muslim brother over there, Saeed Fakir. I think Damon Gaza is the greatest. He's a thoroughbred Buyong, and they have the patient nettings in South Africa, and they will thrive and take over the world one day. Trust me.